To begin, make a slip knot and chain 46. It is the height of the top. If you want the top longer, please add more chains. For making this top, I'm going to use 5.5mm crochet hook. To chain, yarn over and pull through of the loop. Repeat this until you got 46 chains. Next, for row 1, we are going to make the star stitch. To begin, turn the chain upside down, skip one chain, and you can see the small bump here. We are going to insert the hook into that loop. To begin, insert the hook into the loop. Yarn over and pull through of the loop. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. Continue repeat the same thing by insert the hook into the little bump here until you got 6 loops on your hook. So for the first row, it's a little bit difficult to insert the hook. I suggest you to make the chain a little bit loose. It's really easy. And now, after you got 6 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through all the loops. So the first star stitch should look like this. Then chain 1. For the next stitch, we are going to insert the hook into the center loop of the star. It is the eye of the star. So insert the hook into this big loop, yarn over and pull through of the loop. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. Then we are going to insert the hook into the last stitch of the star. Yarn over and pull through of the loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. Then we are going to insert the hook into the bottom loop of the star. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. Next, we are going to insert the hook into this little bump here until you got 6 loops on the hook. And now, after you got 6 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through all the loops. Then chain 1 and you will got your second star. Next, we are going to repeat the second star stitch by insert the hook into the center of the star and insert the hook into the last stitch of the star. And the bottom loop of the star. Then 2 loops of the chain. Keep repeating this until you reach the end of the row and I will meet you back again. And now after you reach the end of the row, then we are going to make half double crochet. To make half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into this loop. It is the bottom loop of the star. Yarn over and pull through of the loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops. So this is what your first row looks like. Next, for row 2, we are going to make single crochet. To begin, chain 1, turn your work, and we are going to make single crochet into this half double crochet loop here. To make single crochet, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through of the loop. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops. For the next stitch, we are going to make single crochet into the eye of the star. Next, we are going to make 2 single crochet into the eye of the star. It is mean make 2 single crochet into the same loops. Remember, for the first star, we only make 1 single crochet into it. And for the next star, we are going to make 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Repeat this until you reach the end of the row, and I will meet you back again. And now, after you got 2 single crochet in the last eye of the star, then we are going to make a single crochet into this loop here. So this is what your second row looks like. For row 3, we are going to make the star stitch again. To begin, chain 2, turn your work, and we are going to insert the hook into the middle loop between this chain 2 here. So I turn it back, easy for you to see where we are going to insert the hook. And now, after you got 2 loops on your hook, turn your work back, and you can see a little bump behind this chain 2, and we are going to insert the hook into that. It's a little bit tricky, but if you keep practice again and again, it's very easy for you. And now, after you got 3 loops on your hook, then we are going to insert the hook into the first loop here. It's near the chain 2. And now you already got 4 loops on the hook. Then we are going to insert the hook into the single crochet loops here until you got 6 loops on the hook. After you got 6 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through all the loops. Next, chain 1 and you will got your first star again. For the next star, we are going to repeat the second star of row 1. Repeat this until you reach the end of the roll and I will meet you back again. Next, for row 4, we are going to repeat row 2. Remember, for the first eyes of the star, we only make a single crochet into it. And for the next eyes of the star, we are going to make 2 single crochet into the same stitch. We are going to repeat row 2 and row 3 until you reach row 74. It is the size around my body. If you want the top bigger, please add more rows. And now after you got 74 rows, it is include the single crochet above the start stitch. You can make a corset like make a lace and tie up. But for me, I prefer to sew it close because this pattern is stretching, so it's easy to wear. After you reach the end of the row, we are going to chain 1 and leave a long tail for sewing and cut off the yarn. So for the half double crochet side, it is the bottom of the top, and the chain 2 sides here, it is the top of the top, and it's where we are going to make the ruffle. To make the ruffle edge, first we have to make single crochet into every stitches around the top. To begin, attach the yarn. So the reason I use the small hook here because the stitch here is really tight, so it's difficult for me to insert the big hook through. And now after I have chain 1, so I'm going to switch to my 5.5mm hook. For the first single crochet, we are going to insert the hook into this big loop. Next, you can see the single crochet roll here, and we are going to insert the hook into that loop. And next, insert the hook into the start stitch here. Repeat these 3 stitches until you reach the end of the row, and I will meet you back again. And now after you reach the end of the row, we are going to slip stitch into the first stitch. To slip stitch, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops. Then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. For the remaining yarn, use darning needle to hide them. Next, we are going to make the ruffle. To begin, attach the yarn and chain 2. Then we are going to make 2 double crochet into the same stitch with chain 2. To make double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through of the loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through of 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through of 2 loops again. So chain 2 here also count as a stitch, and now after you got 3 stitches into the same loop, then we are going to make 3 double crochet into the next loop. Repeat this into every stitches around the top, and I will meet you back again. And now after you reach the end of the row, then we are going to slip stitch and chain 1, cut off the yarn. Next, we are going to make the strap for the top. First, try it on your body and use stitch marker to mark where you want to make the strap. We are going to make 4 strings, 2 at the back and 2 at the front. So I already made 3 strings, it is the same thing. So now, attach the yarn and chain 126. If you want longer string, please add more chains. Like I said, I use this small hook because the stitch is really small and tight. It's difficult for me to insert the big hook through. So for the strap of the top, I'm using 3.5mm crochet hook because I want the strap not too big. And now after you got 126 chains, then we are going to make slip stitch. First, skip 1 chain and we are going to insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops. Repeat this into every chain until the end of the row and I will meet you back again. And now after you reach the end of the row, then we are going to slip stitch, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. And now your fall crop top is done. If you like this tutorial, please don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on notification bell and you will notify when I post the video. And please stay safe and stay healthy. See you in the next video. Bye bye.